just now that we're here and it's coming in 2021, you talked about it up there, how Charlotte and MLS kind of share the same visions and values. Can you kind of expand upon that?
Yeah, you know, MLS is positioned as a league for New America, not just today, but that was as part of the original launch in 1996. You know, a country that has shifting demographics and has young people who've grown up with the game and now are supporters of the game, people that are connected in communities and corporate sponsors and partners that really are embracing our sport in ways that they perhaps might not have with other leagues. All of that energy that that's been driving our momentum throughout North America exists right here in Charlotte. And it was why we were so excited about it from the original discussions. And then we needed to work hard to get it done. And David Tepper stepped up in a big way, did the mayor and the city council, and I think you're going to see an enormous amount of activity going on in a very ambitious way between now and the launch in 21.
Speaking of ambition, it was not 18 months ago David Tepper first stepped to the podium of any kind and said the letters immediately, MLS. Where was he on your radar before then, and how did things pick up?
Two things. He wasn't on our radar at all, and that didn't help his negotiation, right? So, you know, which I think speaks a lot to who David is. I mean, he wanted the team. He, you know, generally he's a very focused guy, laser-focused guy, and I think regardless as to what impact it would have on either negotiations or some of the other discussions that he was having internally, he wanted to bring Major League Soccer to Charlotte when he originally stepped into the city. And that came to fruition less than 2 years later.
Not confident, but hopeful that City Council would approve the money for renovations to the stadium that you would like to see. I would assume you're more confident, nearing 100%.
We're very confident that they'll come through with their commitments, but we understand it's a political process. You know, we understand that there's work that still needs to be done. Those commitments are not just about the financial commitment, really is about how the City Council and the political representatives embraced Major League Soccer and believe that it will be empowering for the city and it will help the community. And I think it'd be a part of having Bank of America have more dates and have a lot of activity downtown, Saturday nights in particular. You know, this is a feel-good story, but, you know, it's also sports. You got a lot of work to do, and there's a lot of things that need to happen between now and 21.
What did you have to hear from Tepper in regards to upgrading the stadium and then eventually getting a new one in order to make you guys
That's a good question, that he would agree to whatever the MLS standards were. And that was complicated because this is a large facility, and we've seen enormous success in Atlanta that we didn't expect. We see consistent 10-year success in a large stadium that we didn't expect when we expanded to Seattle. But for the most part, we are about building soccer-specific stadiums that are connected in the community and primarily downtown. And there is no better location than where Bank of America is. So they've got work to do to ensure that it is going to be having the right camera angles, the right supporter environments, the right hospitality environments, the right training and other facilities, athletic facilities for their players. And then we are counting that over a period of time that either a new stadium will be built for the football team and the soccer team together, or some other solution that'll be able to position this team for the long term.
David Tepper has mentioned to us that he admittedly have had trouble drawing for Panthers games, albeit, you know, whether more records or transplant city, whatever that may mean. Why is MLS different? Why will MLS?
You know, there's a great statistic that we don't talk about a whole lot, but in Atlanta, there are over 100,000 season tickets for Atlanta United and Atlanta Falcons. Less than 3% of them cross over. In Seattle, less than 2%. Where the NYCFC plays and Yankees them have never bought a season ticket for any of the 13 teams in New York City. This is a new market. So we think we're capturing new communities, and frankly, we don't look at the success of the football team or a baseball team or a basketball team to drive determination as to whether we'll be successful. This is a league that's going after new markets.
Every city is unique in its own way. Why is Charlotte? What's Charlotte?
Yeah, I mean, this is Charlotte has interesting to us. We needed more teams in the Southeast in order to create a broad national footprint. And Charlotte in particular has got a lot of soccer history that didn't exist in the that we've over the years. Great college programs, a vibrant youth soccer market, and we've seen great success with international games that have been played. We have been looking at the market for years and have been testing the market with games that we own and control and promote, the Gold Cup, the Mexican national team, trying to see the upcoming women's national team coming up in March, team game in Bank of America. All those games show that there's interest. We look at television ratings for international matches, for the World Cup, for MLS games, and there's MLS interest here in town that's existed for years. We just needed to get David Tepper to commit, the city to commit, and ultimately we needed to fit in to our expansion line.
If Tepper wasn't here, do you foresee?
There would not be a team in Charlotte. There was no team in Charlotte until David came to town. Great, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.